Today, I want to share a story, not just the story of a single woman, but a story that resonates with countless women in different corners of the world. It's about a woman with no friend. A woman with no friend often embodies a profound inner strength and resilience that many may not immediately recognize. When faced with the absence of close companionship, she must navigate life's challenges without the safety net of someone to lean on, confide in, or share everyday joys and sorrows with. This absence, while undeniably difficult, pushes her to develop a robust inner world, a sanctuary of strength that becomes her anchor in times of need. Without the reassurance of a friend's supportive words, she learns to rely on herself to face adversity. Whether it's navigating a demanding career, overcoming personal setbacks, or managing the complexities of relationships, she becomes her own problem solver. She cultivates an ability to assess situations independently, weigh options, and make decisions without seeking external validation. This self-reliance, born from necessity, fosters a level of confidence and competence that many might admire from afar, but few truly understand. Her strength isn't just practical, it's deeply emotional. In the absence of someone to share her fears and vulnerabilities with, she becomes her own source of comfort. She learns to sit with her emotions, process them, and find ways to heal on her own. This ability to navigate emotional landscapes without external guidance or consolation sharpens her emotional intelligence. She becomes acutely aware of her triggers, her coping mechanisms, and her capacity to adapt to the ups and downs of life. Yet, her resilience isn't merely about survival. It's about thriving despite the challenges. She channels her energy into pursuits that bring her fulfillment, whether it's advancing in her career, nurturing a hobby, or engaging with her community in meaningful ways. These endeavors become not just distractions, but sources of purpose and meaning. They remind her that her worth isn't tied to the number of people who surround her, but to the contributions she makes to the world and the joy she derives from her own life. Her journey also instills in her a unique kind of empathy. While she may not have close friends, she understands the ache of loneliness, the longing for connection, and the courage it takes to face life without a steady support system. This understanding often makes her more compassionate toward others, even if her interactions remain surface level. She sees the value of small acts of kindness and may go out of her way to offer encouragement or support to those who seem to need it. In doing so, she extends the very comfort she wishes for herself. At the same time, her solitude helps her develop a profound relationship with herself. She learns to appreciate her own company, finding solace in moments of quiet reflection. She begins to understand her likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses on a deeper level. This self-awareness becomes a powerful tool, allowing her to navigate the world with a clearer sense of identity and purpose. When she does engage with others, this self-assuredness often shines through, making her presence impactful and memorable. Her inner strength also equips her to face societal judgment. In a world that often values social connections as a measure of success, a woman with no friend may encounter questions or assumptions about her worth. But rather than letting these perceptions define her, she learns to stand firm in her truth. She recognizes that her journey is unique and valid, and she finds ways to affirm her value beyond the opinions of others. This ability to remain grounded in her self-worth despite external pressures is a testament to her resilience. Her strength is a quiet, unshakable force. It doesn't demand recognition or applause, but exists as a testament to her ability to endure, adapt, and grow. While the absence of friendships may be a defining aspect of her story, it is not the entirety of who she is. Her resilience, born from solitude, shapes her into a woman who is not only capable of surviving life's challenges, but also of finding beauty, purpose, and meaning within them. This strength does not mean she doesn't desire connection. On the contrary, her resilience might make her long for genuine friendships even more. However, it also equips her to wait for the right connections, those that align with her values and enrich her life, rather than settling for superficial relationships. In this way, her inner strength becomes not just a source of survival, but a foundation for building a life that is authentically her own. The impact of solitude on a woman with no friends is profound, multifaceted, and deeply personal. It is an experience that shapes her perspective, emotions, and life trajectory in ways that are both challenging and transformative. While the lack of close companionship may initially seem like a void, it becomes a space for introspection, growth, and sometimes an unexpected source of strength. Solitude, for many, can feel like an unwelcome companion. For a woman without friends, the absence of someone to share her daily experiences with, be it the trivial joys of a morning coffee or the profound struggles of a difficult day, can amplify a sense of isolation. The world around her might seem louder, more chaotic, as she navigates it without a confidante to help filter the noise. The silence in her life, while serene at times, can also be deafening, forcing her to confront her innermost thoughts and feelings. This confrontation with solitude can lead to a roller coaster of emotions. At times, she might feel a profound sense of loneliness, a longing for connection that seems just out of reach. Human beings are, by nature, social creatures, and the lack of someone to share her life with can feel like an emotional vacuum. There may be moments when she questions her worth, wondering if something within her has led to this absence of companionship. These feelings, while painful, are a natural part of her journey and a testament to her desire for meaningful connections. Solitude is not solely a source of pain. It is also a fertile ground for self-discovery and personal growth. Without the influence of friends' opinions, expectations, or judgments, she has the freedom to explore who she truly is. Her preferences, interests, and passions emerge more clearly in the quiet of her own company. She might discover a love for painting, writing, gardening, or any number of activities that bring her joy and fulfillment. In this sense, solitude becomes a canvas on which she can paint her authentic self. The absence of friendships also compels her to develop a deeper relationship with herself. She learns to be her own cheerleader, celebrating her accomplishments even when no one else is there to applaud her. She becomes her own source of comfort, finding ways to soothe herself during difficult times. This self-reliance is both a necessity and a gift, teaching her that her worth and happiness are not solely dependent on others. It instills a quiet confidence that, while forged in solitude, radiates outward into the world. Solitude allows her to gain a unique perspective on relationships. Without the distractions of superficial connections, she begins to understand the true value of meaningful friendships. She may come to appreciate the importance of trust, empathy, and shared values in a way that only someone who has experienced their absence can. This awareness might make her more discerning in her future relationships, ensuring that the bonds she forms are genuine and fulfilling. Her experience with solitude also heightens her sensitivity to the struggles of others. She understands what it feels like to be alone in a crowded room or to long for connection in a world that often prioritizes surface-level interactions. This empathy makes her a compassionate observer of humanity, someone who can offer kindness and understanding to those who may be experiencing similar feelings of isolation. Her capacity for empathy, though born from her own solitude, becomes a gift she can share with the world. There is also a transformative power in the quiet moments that solitude brings. Without the constant chatter of friends or the demands of social obligations, she has the space to reflect deeply on her life, her choices, and her dreams. This reflection can lead to profound insights and a clearer sense of purpose. She might find herself setting new goals, embracing new opportunities, or simply appreciating the beauty of the present moment in a way that few others can. While the impact of solitude is deeply personal, it is also universal in its lessons. It teaches her to value herself not for who surrounds her, but for who she is at her core. It shows her that she is capable of facing life's challenges on her own, and that there is strength in standing alone. At the same time, it reminds her of the importance of connection and the joy that meaningful relationships can bring. Solitude shapes her into a more resilient, self-aware, and empathetic individual. It is not an easy path, nor is it one she may have chosen willingly, but it is one that equips her with invaluable lessons and qualities. The impact of solitude is a testament to her ability to find meaning and strength even in the absence of others, transforming what might seem like a void into a space for growth and transformation. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between positive or negative thoughts. It simply takes in whatever is fed to it and acts accordingly. This characteristic makes it a powerful yet neutral force that can work for or against you depending on the nature of your thoughts and emotional patterns. Essentially, your subconscious is like fertile soil, ready to grow whatever seeds you plant in it, be those seeds of optimism and growth or fear and limitation. What you repeatedly think about, especially with strong emotion, becomes embedded in your subconscious and begins to shape your experiences and reality. When you focus on negative thoughts, whether through worry, doubt, or dwelling on past failures, you effectively instruct your subconscious to create outcomes that match those thoughts. For instance, if you often think, "I always fail at important tasks," your subconscious interprets this as a directive and aligns your actions, feelings, and even perceptions to validate this belief. This could manifest as hesitation, lack of confidence, or self-sabotage, all of which contribute to the very failure you feared. Over time, this cycle reinforces the belief, making it harder to break free. The same process applies to positive thoughts, but with far more empowering results. When you consistently focus on ideas of success, happiness, and abundance, your subconscious begins to accept these as your reality and works to bring them to fruition. This happens because the subconscious mind is wired to seek consistency between its internal programming and external reality. If your thoughts are centered on achieving a specific goal, your subconscious will guide your actions, perceptions, and even your intuition in ways that align with that goal. You might find yourself drawn to resources, opportunities, or individuals who can help you succeed, often in ways that seem almost serendipitous. This mechanism is particularly evident in how thoughts and emotions interact. Thoughts alone may not have as much impact unless they are charged with emotion. For example, casually thinking, "I want to be successful," might not leave a lasting impression on your subconscious. However, pairing that thought with a strong emotion, such as excitement or determination, makes it far more potent. Emotions act as the fuel that drives the thoughts deeper into your subconscious, where they become part of your programming. Conversely, fear or anxiety attached to negative thoughts intensifies their impact, reinforcing limiting beliefs and patterns. One reason the subconscious mind is so responsive to emotionalized thoughts is its role in survival. Throughout evolution, strong emotions like fear or excitement have signaled situations requiring immediate attention. The subconscious prioritizes these signals and records them as important data, ensuring that similar circumstances in the future trigger the same emotional and behavioral responses. While this was essential for survival in ancient times, it can be counterproductive in modern life when tied to negative thoughts or beliefs. For instance, repeated thoughts of "I'm not good enough," accompanied by feelings of shame or fear, become deeply ingrained, influencing your behavior and shaping a reality that mirrors these limiting beliefs. The ability of the subconscious mind to shape reality based on thought patterns is supported by scientific findings. Studies in neuroscience reveal that the brain has a remarkable ability to rewire itself, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. When you repeatedly think about something, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with that thought, making it easier for your brain to follow the same mental patterns in the future. This is why habits, whether mental or physical, become automatic over time. Positive habits of thought, such as gratitude, optimism, or self-belief, build pathways that encourage more of the same, creating a self-reinforcing loop that shapes your reality in positive ways. Another important aspect of the subconscious is its tendency to work with what you give the most attention to. Your focus acts as a spotlight, directing the subconscious to prioritize certain thoughts over others. This is why practices like mindfulness and meditation are so effective. By consciously choosing to focus on empowering thoughts, you can guide your subconscious toward creating a more positive reality. For example, visualizing yourself achieving a goal with clarity and emotion trains your subconscious to align your behavior and perceptions with that goal. Over time, this focused attention helps to override any conflicting or limiting beliefs stored in your subconscious. The subconscious mind's neutrality can also be harnessed through intentional techniques like affirmations, visualization, and repetition. Affirmations, for instance, are short, positive statements repeated consistently to embed new beliefs in the subconscious. When you say, "I am confident and capable," with conviction and regularity, you begin to overwrite old patterns of doubt or fear. Visualization amplifies this process by engaging the senses and creating a vivid mental image of your desired outcome. By repeatedly imagining yourself succeeding, your subconscious begins to treat this imagined scenario as real, influencing your actions and decisions to make it so. Another powerful tool is gratitude. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you train your mind to notice and attract more of those positive experiences. Gratitude shifts your attention away from lack or negativity, creating a mental environment where positive thoughts and beliefs can thrive. Over time, this practice rewires your subconscious, reinforcing a mindset of abundance and possibility. The subconscious mind is neither inherently positive nor negative. It is entirely neutral and programmable. The thoughts and emotions you feed it determine whether it becomes a source of empowerment or limitation. By consciously choosing to focus on positive, empowering thoughts and pairing them with strong, uplifting emotions, you can harness the immense power of your subconscious to create a reality that aligns with your goals and aspirations. The key lies in consistent effort, self-awareness, and the deliberate cultivation of mental and emotional habits that support your desired outcomes. Visualization serves as a powerful tool in shaping the reality that your subconscious mind creates. It is the practice of creating detailed mental images of desired outcomes, experiences, or goals, allowing you to engage with your aspirations on a deeply emotional and sensory level. When you visualize effectively, you send clear and vivid messages to your subconscious, which in turn influences your actions and perceptions, aligning them with your goals. This process is not merely about daydreaming. It is a focused and intentional practice that has been supported by research and anecdotal evidence across various fields, including psychology, sports, and personal development. At its core, visualization taps into the brain's natural ability to rehearse scenarios mentally. Neuroscience has shown that when you visualize an action, your brain activates the same neural pathways as when you physically perform that action. This means that by vividly imagining yourself achieving a goal or mastering a skill, you can actually reinforce the brain's neural connections associated with that experience. For instance, athletes often use visualization techniques to enhance performance. A swimmer might visualize their strokes, the feel of the water, and the moment of touching the wall. This mental rehearsal prepares them physically and mentally, increasing the likelihood of a successful performance. The power of visualization lies in its ability to bridge the gap between the conscious and subconscious mind. While your conscious mind may set goals and intentions, it is your subconscious that governs your beliefs, habits, and responses. When you visualize, you bypass the critical thinking of your conscious mind and directly engage with the subconscious. This engagement allows you to reprogram limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. For example, if you have a fear of public speaking, visualizing yourself confidently delivering a speech can help shift your subconscious perception from one of fear and anxiety to one of confidence and ease. Effective visualization involves engaging all the senses to create a rich and immersive experience. Simply picturing a goal is often not enough. You must feel the emotions associated with achieving that goal, hear the sounds of success, and even smell or taste what you might encounter in that situation. By immersing yourself in the experience, you create a more compelling narrative that resonates deeply with your subconscious. For instance, if your goal is to land a dream job, visualize not only the moment of receiving the offer, but also the excitement you feel, the conversations with future colleagues, and the satisfaction of working in a fulfilling environment. This multisensory approach makes the visualization more impactful and convincing to your subconscious mind. Consistency and repetition are essential elements of effective visualization. Just as athletes practice their skills repeatedly, you must also engage in regular visualization sessions to strengthen the neural pathways associated with your desired outcomes. Setting aside time each day for focused visualization can enhance its effectiveness. Many successful individuals, from athletes to entrepreneurs, dedicate a portion of their daily routine to visualization practices. This discipline ensures that your subconscious mind is continually exposed to the images and emotions of success, making it more likely to recognize and seize opportunities aligned with those visions in your waking life. It is important to approach visualization with a positive mindset. Visualization is most effective when it is rooted in belief and optimism. If you struggle with self-doubt or negative beliefs about your abilities, these feelings can impede the effectiveness of your visualization efforts. Therefore, it is crucial to address any underlying limiting beliefs before engaging in visualization practices. Affirmations can be a helpful companion to visualization, providing a foundation of positive self-talk that reinforces your belief in the possibility of achieving your goals. By combining affirmations with visualization, you create a powerful synergy that strengthens the messages sent to your subconscious. Another vital aspect of effective visualization is the emotional connection you establish with your desired outcome. Emotion acts as a powerful catalyst in the process of reprogramming the subconscious. When you visualize, it is essential to evoke genuine feelings of joy, excitement, or gratitude associated with your goals. The more emotionally charged your visualization, the more likely it is to penetrate the subconscious. This emotional engagement creates a sense of urgency and importance around your goals, motivating you to take action and pursue them in your everyday life. Visualization is not solely limited to personal or professional goals. It can also be used to enhance personal well-being and emotional healing. For instance, individuals facing challenges such as illness, stress, or anxiety can benefit from visualizing themselves in a state of health, calmness, or happiness. By repeatedly imagining positive states of being, individuals can reinforce a sense of control and agency over their circumstances, ultimately influencing their physical and emotional health. As you develop your visualization practice, you may encounter challenges such as distractions or doubts. It is essential to approach these challenges with patience and persistence. The mind may initially resist the idea of visualizing positive outcomes, especially if you have spent years internalizing limiting beliefs. However, with consistent practice and a commitment to overcoming these obstacles, you can train your mind to embrace the visualization process. Consider incorporating mindfulness techniques to center yourself before visualizing. By focusing your thoughts and calming your mind, you create an optimal mental environment for effective visualization. The subconscious mind has a profound influence on your emotions and behaviors, acting as a filter through which you experience and interpret the world. This internal landscape, shaped by past experiences, beliefs, and emotional responses, significantly affects how you react to different situations and interact with others. Understanding this connection can empower you to harness the potential of your subconscious to create a more fulfilling and positive life. To grasp how the subconscious influences your emotions and behaviors, it is essential to recognize that it operates largely beneath the surface of conscious awareness. Your subconscious mind absorbs and processes information, continuously storing memories, beliefs, and emotional responses that shape your perceptions and reactions. As you encounter various situations, your subconscious retrieves relevant information, often influencing your emotions and behaviors without your conscious realization. This automatic response system allows you to navigate life efficiently, but can also lead to patterns that may not serve your best interests. One of the critical ways the subconscious shapes your emotions is through the concept of conditioning. From a young age, you are exposed to various experiences that elicit emotional responses. Positive experiences may reinforce feelings of joy, safety, and love, while negative experiences can create feelings of fear, anxiety, or resentment. These conditioning responses become deeply embedded in your subconscious, affecting how you react to similar situations in the future. For instance, if you experience rejection in childhood, your subconscious might develop a heightened sensitivity to perceived criticism in adulthood, triggering defensive or anxious responses in social situations. This emotional conditioning can manifest in both positive and negative ways. On one hand, positive conditioning can lead to emotional resilience and a strong sense of self-worth. For example, if you were consistently praised for your efforts and accomplishments, your subconscious mind may cultivate a belief in your capabilities, leading to confidence and motivation in pursuing new challenges. On the other hand, negative conditioning can create emotional barriers that hinder personal growth and relationships. If you frequently face criticism or ridicule, your subconscious may associate vulnerability with pain, leading to avoidance behaviors or a reluctance to express your true self. The interplay between the subconscious and emotions is further exemplified in how your beliefs shape your emotional responses. Beliefs act as lenses through which you interpret experiences. If you hold a belief that the world is inherently dangerous, your subconscious will predispose you to feel fear or anxiety in various situations, even if the circumstances do not warrant such feelings. This filtering process can create a feedback loop where negative beliefs reinforce negative emotions, making it challenging to break free from limiting patterns. To counteract this, it is essential to actively challenge and reframe negative beliefs, replacing them with empowering alternatives. Practices such as cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) and mindfulness can be effective in identifying and reshaping these beliefs. CBT focuses on recognizing cognitive distortions and replacing them with more balanced and constructive thoughts. Mindfulness encourages self-awareness, helping you observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating this awareness, you can gain insight into how your subconscious beliefs influence your emotional landscape and make conscious choices to shift your responses. The subconscious mind influences your behaviors through the mechanisms of habits and routines. Habits are behaviors that have become automatic through repetition, often occurring without conscious thought. Your subconscious plays a crucial role in forming and maintaining these habits. For instance, if you develop a habit of exercising regularly, your subconscious will recognize this routine as part of your identity, making it easier to engage in physical activity without significant mental effort. However, if you have ingrained habits of negative self-talk or procrastination, your subconscious will perpetuate these patterns, reinforcing behaviors that may not align with your goals. To change these habits, you must first become aware of them and understand their underlying causes. Identifying the triggers that prompt certain behaviors can help you develop strategies to replace them with more constructive actions. For example, if you notice that you often procrastinate when faced with challenging tasks, you might explore the feelings of fear or overwhelm that arise in those situations. By addressing the emotional roots of your procrastination, you can create a more supportive mindset and establish new habits that align with your aspirations. Emotional regulation is another critical area influenced by the subconscious mind. Your ability to manage and respond to your emotions directly impacts your well-being in relationships. If your subconscious programming leads you to suppress or avoid uncomfortable emotions, this can create a cycle of emotional buildup, ultimately resulting in outbursts or feelings of overwhelm. Alternatively, if you cultivate emotional awareness and acceptance, you can learn to navigate your emotions more effectively, allowing for healthier responses. Practices such as journaling, meditation, and breathwork can facilitate emotional regulation by promoting self-reflection and mindfulness. Journaling provides a space to explore your thoughts and feelings, helping you process experiences and gain insights into your emotional triggers. Meditation encourages present moment awareness, allowing you to observe your emotions without judgment, while breathwork techniques can help calm your nervous system and create a sense of grounding. The subconscious mind's influence on emotions and behaviors is also evident in interpersonal relationships. Your emotional responses and behavioral patterns significantly affect how you relate to others. If your subconscious is rooted in beliefs of unworthiness or fear of abandonment, you may approach relationships with defensiveness or reluctance to trust. Conversely, if your subconscious programming fosters feelings of self-worth and connection, you are more likely to engage in open and fulfilling relationships. To enhance your relationships, it is essential to cultivate emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Recognizing how your emotional patterns influence your interactions can empower you to communicate more effectively and establish healthier connections. Additionally, fostering empathy and understanding toward others can create a supportive environment for personal growth and healing. Ultimately, the subconscious mind acts as a guiding force in your emotional life, influencing your responses, behaviors, and relationships. By becoming aware of its impact, you can take proactive steps to shape your internal landscape intentionally. This process involves recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs, developing positive emotional conditioning, and establishing constructive habits. By doing so, you can create a more empowering emotional environment that fosters personal growth, resilience, and fulfillment. As you navigate this journey, remember that change is a gradual process. Be patient with yourself as you work to reprogram your subconscious mind. Celebrate small victories and embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth. By nurturing a positive relationship with your subconscious, you can cultivate a life rich in emotional well-being and authentic connection, ultimately shaping a reality that reflects your true potential. The concept of affirmations plays a crucial role in the process of using your subconscious mind to create the reality you desire. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, often with the intention of manifesting specific goals or outcomes in your life. These statements serve as powerful tools for reprogramming your subconscious, challenging negative beliefs, and fostering a mindset conducive to personal growth and success. By consciously choosing to affirm positive thoughts and beliefs, you can influence the way your subconscious mind interprets experiences and shapes your reality. To understand the effectiveness of affirmations, it's essential to recognize how the subconscious mind processes information. Unlike the conscious mind, which is analytical and critical, the subconscious operates on a more instinctual and emotional level. It accepts information without questioning its validity, often taking cues from repetitive thoughts and experiences. This means that the messages you consistently feed into your subconscious through affirmations can significantly influence your beliefs and behaviors over time. One of the primary benefits of using affirmations is their ability to combat negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. Many people have internalized negative messages throughout their lives, often stemming from past experiences, societal conditioning, or critical feedback from others. These negative beliefs can create mental barriers that prevent you from pursuing your goals or realizing your full potential. For instance, if you frequently tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," Your subconscious may accept these statements as truth, leading to a cycle of self-doubt and stagnation. Affirmations provide a powerful counterbalance to this negative self-talk. By consciously affirming positive beliefs such as I am capable of achieving my goals or I am worthy of love and success, you create new neural pathways in your brain that support these empowering thoughts. Over time, consistent repetition of affirmations can help rewire your subconscious, replacing limiting beliefs with a more positive self-image. This shift in mindset can lead to increased confidence, motivation, and resilience in the face of challenges. For affirmations to be effective, they should be crafted thoughtfully and tailored to resonate with your personal goals and values. Generic affirmations may not have the same impact as those that are specific and meaningful to you. When creating your affirmations, consider the areas of your life where you seek improvement or change. Whether you want to enhance your career, relationships, health, or overall well-being, ensure that your affirmations reflect your aspirations and desires. In addition to specificity, the language used in affirmations is crucial. Affirmations should be framed in the present tense, as if they are already true. This technique helps to create a sense of immediacy and ownership, making it easier for your subconscious to accept these statements as part of your reality. For example, instead of saying, I will be successful, you might say, I am successful in all my endeavors. This shift in language reinforces the belief that success is already part of your identity. Repetition is another key factor in the effectiveness of affirmations. Just as the subconscious mind absorbs information through repetition, affirmations should be repeated regularly to instill these positive beliefs deeply. Consider incorporating affirmations into your daily routine. You might recite them in the morning to set a positive tone for the day or write them in a journal as a form of reflection. Some people find it helpful to use visual reminders, such as sticky notes with their affirmations placed around their living space to reinforce their messages throughout the day. The emotional aspect of affirmations cannot be overlooked. It's essential to connect with the emotions associated with the affirmations you are using. When you repeat affirmations, try to evoke the feelings you would experience if the affirmation were true. For example, if your affirmation is, I am confident and capable, visualize yourself in a situation where you embody that confidence. Feel the excitement and pride associated with achieving your goals. This emotional engagement enhances the power of the affirmation, making it more likely to resonate with your subconscious mind.